Do you know someone who has 2, 3, or possibly 4 families staying in one home to be economical, to save money and cost? Well, this video is for you. So my husband and I have a connection with an individual who has several plots of land to sell to you. But the wonderful thing about it is everybody doesn't have $30, $40, $50, $100,000 for land costs. But here in Lake Wales, I know a person who has about 20 lots, and what they're willing to do is owner financing. You actually make a down payment, let's say of $3,000. So if you have 4 different families, for example, staying in one place, and you guys come together to put that $3,000 down on that land, and you're paying, let's say, $800, $900 a month. If you do that and you put some sheds, we're going to show you some shed ideas later in this video. But if you do that together, it's an opportunity to really build generational wealth, an opportunity to be an owner of land. Maybe you don't have all of the 30, 40,000 right now, but being able to put down that deposit, right, and being able to make that monthly allows you and those family members to be able to acquire your land now. You can put your shed to conversions, you can put a single wide on there, or you can even build a home for all of you guys, you know, if you desire to stay together. But the idea of this video is to make sure that you have an option. I know the wages, you know, that you guys might be making may not afford an opportunity for all of you guys to get an individual house or individual land. But if you do that together, since you're already together in the home, if you do that together, it gives you an opportunity to maximize your resources, to become an owner of land here in Florida. There are so many amazing properties, frost-proof, Lake Wales. But listen, you got to call us to get that connection. So what we're going to do right now is actually show you guys some options of some shed to conversions that you guys can choose to put on your land. Let's take a look.
All right, guys, now that you've seen what you can do with the land, let me give you an option on a smaller way to live and expand how the footprint for how you guys will be living, because a lot of families that we've heard about are living literally in a 3-bedroom apartment, and it's like 6, 7, 8 people, which is a lot of people in a small space. But if you're pooling your funds together, you can actually do something like this, which is a shed to house conversion. And this size here is about a 12 by 24, and it literally becomes a small house on you guys' land, because now you're building equity specifically for you and your family all together instead of building wealth for somebody else. So let's take a quick look. So in here, literally, you have an entire, literally it's like an entire apartment. You can have a little bedroom, have a living room, and you can even put your little kitchen right here. So most apartment buildings, or most apartments are really relatively small, but this has the potential to not only be livable, but it allows you to build wealth again for yourself. Why make somebody else rich when you can literally grow your own wealth by putting something like this, converting it into a small home, and be able to create wealth for you and your family.
Just showed you one that was around, I think around 28, 24 or so feet. That one's gonna be around $300 per month. And for your deposit, I think it's normally like a couple months, but not bad at all, right? $300 a month. And then for the land, if you're splitting that between 3, 4 family members, that's about $400 or so a month. Not bad. So here's another option. I think this one is my husband behind the camera. This is 32 feet, you guys. So it's just a bit bigger. You've got a room in this back area right here. You've got the 2 lofts. And again, this is just alternative ways for you and your family to be able to get some land and to be able to live comfortably on that land. There's so many shed to home conversions out there. I'm gonna put a couple of links in the video description below to show you how others have converted. We're gonna show you one more style.
All right, guys, so here is one last style. This is a 12 by 24, but this actually has the front-facing door, which means that the big door is on the end. As you can see, this one's $300 a month, or just over $300 a month. Again, it's the same style, but you can still do the exact same thing as you would as any of the other ones. You can order these, you can pre-order these. They come this same style, even in 32 feet long. That's what it is for the state of Florida. You can only have it no bigger than 32 feet, but check your local municipality to see how big you can actually get and order a shed. But again, it's an alternative lifestyle. A few things you may want to ask them: how long does it take to build? Do they have anything in stock? And how long does it take to order it? Is there a delivery fee? All of those little small things will go into your decision to help you and your family build wealth.